Hello and welcome to another episode of the Minecraft series. Now I will admit, I tried to record this video like twice and didn't go too well. First I traveled tons and tons of blocks that direction to find the new features, and then I got incredibly lost. Then I tried recording again because I wanted to go underground to get redstone to find a compass so I could go home, and I died. And then after I recorded that, I double checked and compasses aren't even in this version. So instead, what I did was I logged back on, and off camera, I first of all built a mine to get better gear. Let me show you what the sign says. It's something crazy. It just says the Bixby mines. And then I went out that direction instead to find the new features. I placed a trail of cobblestone blocks in that direction. That worked out fine. I also have a ton of iron now. I was able to get 13 brick blocks, which admittedly is not much. We also got reeds, which means I can make books and bookshelves, which will be useful for the inside of my house. Reeds go incredibly fast in this version ever. I've never seen them go this fast. I also got cactuses. I don't think cactuses grow in this version at all, on the contrary. I think they just kind of sit there and look cool. So I just kind of have a bunch of cactuses over there waiting for the moment when they start growing. They don't have this purpose until we get green dye anyway. But today I also grabbed a bunch of wood and stuff. Today we're gonna build like a smelting place of some sort. Yeah, that's kind of it. I think I want it to look kind of like a factory. I was hoping to get a lot more bricks. We don't have a lot of bricks, so I think I'm gonna use cobblestone primarily. So I'm gonna get rid of some of the sand here. Maybe we can like embed it into this area a little bit. I think what I'm gonna end up using the bricks for is like a chimney type thing. Well, that didn't last long, right? But first, we're probably gonna just build the outline of it. It's gonna probably be built out of cobblestone and stone slabs, and it's also going to be filled with furnaces, and that's kind of it. I'm also thinking about building a cool looking bridge that goes to that mine, but I might save that for the next update. The only problem with that is I don't think that would involve any of the features the next update adds. Ignoring the fact I haven't checked what those features are yet. I think we're gonna start building out the foundation here. So let's have it start here. I think I'm gonna have the corners be done with stone slabs. Let's put the door in the middle there. It's definitely going to cut into this terrain quite a bit, so we're going to need to do some terraforming. I mean, more sand in my inventory is never a bad thing. In fact, we can patch this strange hole up. It's actually pretty early in the morning today. It's like, I think, almost 7 o'clock right now. I kind of stayed up overnight so I could watch the sunrise in the morning. Kind of like doing that. I would just like wake up early, but it's summer vacation, and I go to bed at like 1, and I don't think I would have the mental fortitude to get myself up early, so I just don't. I just don't. That's fine, right? It's a normal thing to do. I'm hoping I don't have to go get more cobblestone, because if I did, that would suck. Let's mine out this inner area. I'm kind of glad I got all of that, like, mining biz done off screen, and we can, or not mining, well, I guess, yeah, mining, I did go mining. But I'm glad I got all that, like, resource gathering done off camera, so we could just get straight into the gameplay here. One thing I'm also thinking about doing is, now that I have so many reeds, I really want these guys to shut up. Oh my god. I have all these reeds. I can make books and bookshelves, and I think those would look nice in my house. So I think I'm gonna put some bookshelves in my house. And maybe move the crafting table into the center of the room and just put them all up on this wall. You know? We'll see. I think this is divisible by 3. It's perfect. And books are so much cheaper in this version because I don't need leather for them. Not what I meant to do. Okay. So, yeah. This should be enough for 4 bookshelves. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. I have no idea where those zombies are. Bam. Means we can move this crafting table and put bookshelves up on that wall. And there we go. Bam, now we're getting stylish in here. Okay. So, craft a new shovel. I think I'm just gonna use stone for this one. And get this over with. Oops. Well, one thing you may notice that I'm wearing a skin is based on the vessel from Beltran. This is not how you do skins in any modern version today. To get this one to work, what I had to do was edit the jar file for this version of Minecraft to replace the car.png file usually used for the Steve PNG with this skin PNG. And then I had to that wasn't where it ended. I then had to set it as like a custom jar mod in my launcher so that it wouldn't just immediately get replaced with the normal Minecraft jar file. But luckily it didn't take too long. I got it working, and I should be able to do this for all versions now. Let's try building a chimney. I think, where would I want the chimney? Say right here. We do that, and then we just kind of build up as high as we can with the brick. That probably looks chimney-like, I'd say. I'm gonna save myself from the fall damage here. I'm not. Yeah, that looks something like a chimney. I'll give it that. I think if I, like, do that and then put the furnace inside of there, maybe use, like, stone slabs there, that could look good. Now let's start on these walls. One thing I want to do here is have the building, like, get taller the further back you go. Like, like this. Let's step back and see how that looks. Is that too steep of an incline? Maybe. I would have to put the slabs on top to really know. If we have to change it, I will. Okay, we're gonna have to move this back a tile. Oh, wait. This isn't even factoring in the corners and the walls. Also put up some torches just to keep this place lit up. How much more stone do I have? I really don't have that much. I might have to go mining again, which would suck. But let's try to make some slabs. That should be like 30 slabs. I think I could make 3 more, but I don't feel like it. Oh, yeah. We're gonna have to change how this is built, I think. So that's gonna have to be moved there. We're gonna have to bring all this one back. And also these would actually have to be double slabs like this. But I do think this could look good. No, not could. You know, I'm gonna be confident. I think this is going to look good. Yeah, that looks alright. I think this needs to be the back part of the building. I'm gonna do this. Honestly, let me get your wool. I might have to move this bit forward too. Man, get out of my way. Oh, you know what's gonna suck about this? It's that when I mine these slabs, I'm not gonna get everything back. I think they only give 1 slab back. Yeah. That's kind of lame. But for this build to work, this is just kind of how this has to look. Being weird. Can I not place that with that above it? Or... Yeah. Okay. There we go. So I believe the wall's gonna go up like this. Oh, shit, shit, shit. You stay back, fell beast. Okay. As I was building before. And here I would have to just have a lot of these stone slabs. Alright, that's all my stone, isn't it? I'm already out. Ooh. Yeah, that's kind of rough. Okay, this is going to be more costly than I expected. I'm going to need to go back to my stone mine, which I believe calls for... Oh, I don't really have stone for stone pickaxes. Okay. I am going to need to craft more torches. That's a given. Let me also put away this sand while I'm here. And this dirt. Alright, let's craft up more torches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. That's all we got right now, so that's all we're gonna use. You know, honestly, I might have time to get to that bridge today. I think. I'm probably gonna speed up this stone mining process because it's gonna be boring as shit. So yeah. Oh my god! Oh my, this is the first diamonds of the whole, of this world. The first diamond singular of this world, I mean. Dude, actually insane. Is that the whole vein? No way! Nice. Alright, let's continue the mine. Oh shit. Oh shit. Shit, 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 shit. Come on. Didn't catch on fire. Come on, I'm out of food. Come on, please, please, please. Okay. That's not too bad. I can go back down there. God damn it. Stuff does drop in this version, right? I wonder if they even expected you to die near enough to your spawn to collect it. I don't know, there's no way it doesn't respawn. That would be stupid. I can definitely get down there in 5 minutes too. This is no biggie at all. You know, I really love these early mornings. I wish I had like the mental fortitude to actually wake up on time for these. Whenever I want to watch the sunrise or something, I just stay up late. It's kind of embarrassing. Okay, let's sort this back how it was. Put another pickaxe here. Iron pickaxe here. Alright, let's get back to work. Alright, that's enough for me. Let's head back up to the surface. Let's see, what did we get overall? 8 iron, 10 gold, 2 diamonds. You know what I can make with 2 diamonds? I can make a diamond sword. I think nowadays, most people would probably prioritize a pickaxe. But honestly, I don't feel like I'm gonna need one until the Nether update. And then even then, like realistically, I think it might just be better off to use a bunch of cheap stone ones whenever I need a big mining sesh. So I think. Also, I'm pretty. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure an alpha diamond, like durability wise, is about as good as iron is today. And I don't think that's really worth the effort. So I think I'm gonna get a diamond pickaxe in the future just for what's it called? Obsidian to build a portal. And then after that, I don't really think I'm gonna need one again for a while. I might just hold on to it and not use it. Alright, let's get back to work. Let's finish off this wall first, and then we can start on all the slab stuff. I think once we have this wall done, we're not going to need cobblestone anymore. Well, maybe for like... You know, like... Well, what's the word I'm looking for? Floor. And also the furnaces. We're going to need it for that. But I don't think we're going to need it for much elsewise. Let's also grab that, because that's not necessary. Let's see, I think that would go up like that. We want this wall to be to here, I think. Scary! Let's just try making a bunch of this stuff. How much does that even make us? Like, that's a good amount, I'd say. We could work with that. Wait a minute. Did I build this off? No, wait, those do just go up to 3. Okay. Can I place... Oh, I can place torches on those. I thought you couldn't for some reason. I should have made way more of those. I can afford to just kind of do this and make like a whole bunch all at once. And we're gonna need like a whole bunch. So let's get it like that many. Man, placing these is kind of awkward. There we go. Okay. We're making pretty good progress on this build, I will say. It's kind of impressive. I'm not really saying much. I should probably talk more while I work on these. I just don't have much to say. I have to say that this build is very beautiful, very gorgeous. That placing these slabs is kind of annoying. I mean, I guess this is kind of how you'd always have to do it. It's not like a beta quirk. That's just kind of how placing slabs is. But I mean, that is annoying. Alright, let's start working on filling in this roof. I'm gonna need to craft even more of these. Maybe not. Might be able to get away with most of this. I'm just so glad that stone slabs are still, like, easily affordable. Because soon we're gonna have to, like, craft them in a much more annoying way. And then after that, we're gonna have to, once we get to like modern versions, we're gonna have to smelt the stone twice to get these. At that point, I'd probably stop using these. Because god, that would be annoying. To be fair, I think once I have moved on to modern versions, or honestly just the first version that has minecarts with hoppers, I could easily convert this into like a furnace stack with like hoppers and shit, and it would be sick as hell. Let's place torches on this. I think those ones in the middle, and I can't put any there. Let's put some right here instead. That should look alright. Let's look at this. It's definitely a building made in alpha. There's nothing I can really do about that. That's for certain. But, you know, for what it is, it's alright. Let's start clearing out the inside. Let's put slabs here. No, it looks stupid. Alright, let's start filling in the floor. I think, you know what I kind of want to do for the floor? I think I kind of want to go with... No, I don't want to smelt all that stone. I think I want to go... Oh yeah, because then I won't have any cobblestone left to make the furnaces. I think I'm just going to go with planks. It'll be fine. Alright, I knew that wasn't going to last. I think we can put a crafting table in this corner. Oh my god, those cows are so annoying. You know, one cool thing about older versions like this is that this is kind of all there is to do. You just gotta be creative and think of stuff to build, and that's all there really is. And that's kind of, I'll never blame someone for disliking it. But that's one thing I will say. I will never blame someone for disliking old versions, especially alpha. Like, beta, you could argue, is like a good game with its own merits compared to modern Minecraft. Alpha kind of gets to a point where it's like, this is getting hard to defend. But you know, it's simple, and a lot of people really like simplicity, including me. And you know, I like this. I think we should put a torch like right there, or maybe we should like have this like go up into the ceiling. That's the wrong spot. We should have this be like a pillar up to the ceiling with torches on it. to add some light to the middle of the room. Alright, now what we need to do is start placing a bunch of furnaces everywhere. So we can afford 2 like that, and then I think we can get like 4 out of this, maybe 8. Yeah, we can get a lot. Damn. 10 furnaces. Let's see. Why are they all lined up like that? Oh no. Okay, if I place these now, are they still... Okay, now they're gonna line up. At least. Oh. See, this is what I mean. You know, like, I mean, I think this does happen in beta 2, doesn't it? You know, you gotta admit, even if you're like a beta, even if you're like a golden age Minecraft chud, that like, I think objectively, modern Minecraft is a better game. You could definitely make an argument that, the 1.0 update isn't as good as a game as this, but like, I think the modern game just has to be infinitely better than this. There's no way to deny that to me. Where do I want these last 2 furnaces to go? I don't really have space for them in here. Maybe we can just throw these in my house. I don't really have space for these in here either. These are just extras, I guess. Let's craft a door. And for the aura, let's put a sign up. It says like the smelting factory or something. I was honestly shocked to figure out signs were in this version. I thought they wouldn't be. There we go. Let's load up these with as much coal as we have. This is all the coal we have. Really? How many furnaces is this? This is 7. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Boom. 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 Let's divide that and like put 1 in each of these chests. Make it just like a little more even, I think. There we go. All these have 5 in them now. Wait, what I had was exactly divisible by 5. That's kind of cool. So now, if we had like a big load of stuff to smelt. Oh, I had food in here. 1. We had a big load of stuff to smelt. We can split all the iron up in here. My house. Then we can split up all the gold in the other room. And we could get this all smelted in a record time. I should probably put some chests in here, honestly. Would be kind of smart. So now, we pull all our spoils out of this quickly and efficiently. This will obviously be more efficient in the future when we have like hoppers and stuff. You know, hoppers and stuff. But, you know, for the time being, this is a pretty damn efficient smelting area. This one's kind of here for decoration. I don't think I'm actually going to use that one, but it makes the place look cooler. See, look at that. That took minutes. Or not even minutes. That took, like, seconds. I'm actually kind of impressed with how fast that was. But here's the real important thing. Bam. Bam. Look at that. That's sick. Doesn't fit. It's too uneven. You know, I think that's fine. Maybe if we, like, had 2 more of those sides. I don't want to spend more on paintings right now. I think this is good. I think this is a cool little space on the interior here. The smelting factory. Let's get a good look at it from the outside. You know, it's a building in Minecraft Alpha. What can I say? It's not gonna be pretty. I mean, it's gonna be pretty somewhat. And you know, I built it. It's good enough for me. Pretty in my book. That's what really counts. Ooh. These cows are so annoying, dude. They're so loud. Okay, I think next video... I don't actually know what is in the next Secret Friday version. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention in this recording. I've decided I'm only doing, like, major updates. And I'm only doing updates that are in my launcher. So, for example, for Alpha, I'm only doing the Secret Fridays. And... what's it called? Secret Friday... Alpha 1.0.6 wasn't in my launcher, and that was the next Secret Friday. So I just moved on to the next one, which also happened to be the next available update in my launcher anyway. And that's probably how I'm going to be running this. I could probably figure out how to get other versions. Like, there's downloads listed on the wiki, but I really don't want to deal with that. So I'm not going to. That has been today's episode. If you liked it, like the video. You know, if you like the video so much, why don't you like the video? I know this one was kind of boring, pretty slow, probably pretty short, but I didn't want to include all the boring footage of me going out to, like, get all the stuff. If you really think it would have made the video better, it wouldn't. It's just long footage of me walking. It's not fun to watch at all. You know? You really wanted to see me walk and break stuff. I don't know what to tell you. Get better taste in content that isn't just watching someone walk and break stuff. I don't know. I'm glad I cut all that out, because it was boring, and it was also, like, sad to watch. It's embarrassing. Hopefully the videos start getting more interesting as more features get added. Assuming nothing major is added next update, we might just build this bridge I was talking about. Hopefully we can get wooden slabs soon. That's something I'd like. But, I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you and goodbye.